From a national perspective, what are some of the effects that you've seen in states that have done this? What evidence are there that this isn't working from other areas of the country?
I have a son who lives in Oakland. They have a university there. It's called Coleman. Oaksterdam. They teach people how to create grow operations. He can't afford to live in San Francisco, but he's in the Bay Area, so he's in Oakland. When I visit him and we drive around the neighborhood, it's quite common to see people sitting out on their stoop smoking marijuana. He went and was going to change his apartment and move into a bigger space because he works out of his house, and we looked at a space where it had been a grow op. It had been raided by the police, and the person had been evicted, and the interior of that particular apartment was completely trashed. I worry about, as an African-American woman who lives in Chicago, the effect that liquor stores have had on my neighborhood, and I've worked a lot in prevention about that. You can find liquor stores more easily than you can find a church in some of our lighted areas of our community. My husband's from Detroit, and Michigan has its own issues, and it has its marijuana law, and I've spent time watching Detroit's decline. My hometown of Jackson, Michigan, since it was passed there. I've got lots of experiences with this, but what I was more profoundly affected by than all the liquor stores that we've tried to close in our community in Chicago were the buy stations in Oakland. They were even more plentiful than the liquor stores that I've spent my life trying to shut down. I think this has an effect on our children. It communicates a message to them about their value. It has an effect on those communities, those rural operations where people don't want to live next door to them. It has an effect on our highway safety. Some of the counties in LA are trying to push back. I've worked with the Attorney General in LA County who's trying to exempt itself from the California law. These people move in with a vengeance when you have defense for carrying marijuana. They create the illusion that the massive grown sites are cooperative, that are being put together to help sick people get access to this. In these states, there are no laws that prohibit someone under 21 from getting this, or even requiring parental permission. So kids 18 to 21 can get this. 1 or 2 high school seniors in a large suburban high school can supply that school on a weekly basis with enough marijuana for everybody to be high every day, with the amount that's allowed under these bills. These are kids 18 to 21, they're on college campuses. Without parental permission, they can get these cards. It's been devastating to watch how this has affected these communities, and it really makes me sad, looking at the environment as it's changing around my son in Oakland, my hometown of Jackson, Michigan, and the urban blight in Detroit.